ये दिल न होता बेचारा, कदम न होते आवारा, जो खूबसूरत।
और खांसी नहीं, सांस फूलना ना, कोई दर्द वगैरह ना, टेम्परेचर देखो।
This is the story of the great Dharampal Singh, who, according to himself and for hastily arranged forms of ID, is 119 years old.
ठीक है, नॉर्मल है। मिस्टर धर्मपाल सिंह दौड़ के लिए बिल्कुल तैयार है, मैराथन दौड़ के लिए।
While living that long would be a feat unto itself, it's all the running that got our attention.
I'm glad that he lives down the street, essentially.
According to Robert Young of the Gerontology Research Group, only about 1,000 people have been verified as living past 110. That's roughly 1/100,000% of the current human population. Of these, only about 10% are male, and of these males, 0% could run a marathon.
मेरा नाम धर्मपाल सिंह गुर्जर है। मैं प्रसिद्ध भारत का तो नागरिक हूँ। 6 अक्टूबर 1897 में मेरी डेट ऑफ बर्थ है और मेरी माता जी ने भी यही डेट उस वक़्त बताई थी और उन्होंने उस समय मेरी डेट का टेवा भी बनवाया था, जिसको जन्मपत्री कहें। अब मैं 119 साल से ज़्यादा हो गया हूँ।
I have heard of Mr. Dharam Singh and I'm very proud. He is a great Indian. He is not 119 years old. He is 119 years young. I am Dr. Pankaj Naram. I am a world authority on ancient healing secrets. I have been helping more than 1 million people. People have come from 108 countries, including Dalai Lama, Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, many Hollywood, many Bollywood. They all have come with chronic and acute health challenges like diabetes, blood pressure, arthritis, osteoporosis, when all the doctors said we have no solution. And then I find out from these wonderful scriptures, how can I help them? These are about, some people say 1500, some people say 2000, I don't know, but these are very, very old scriptures. According to my analysis, we believe that a person can be 120 like Dharam Singh. So the question is, what is Dharam Singh doing that we are not doing?
मेरे पास बहुत सारे मेडल हैं, मैं भी गिनती नहीं कर सकता। बहुत सारी जगहों की तो मैं भी गिनती नहीं कर सकता। मेरा तो झोला भर रहा गोल्ड मेडल से। देखिए, वो प्रार्थना तो मेरी मौन है, मैं उसको नहीं बताऊंगा, लेकिन मैं ये जरूर कहूँगा, मानसिक रोग खत्म होता है। जो लोग योगा करते हैं, ध्यान करते हैं, उनके मानसिक रोग नहीं होता। अरे भारत में आज 119 साल कह रहे हो, भारत में तो 88,000 वर्ष तक जिंदा रहा है आदमी। भारत की कल्पना किसी देश से कैसे की जा रही है? तो 100 साल क्या चीज़ है, हजारों में गिनना चाहिए भारत के लोगों को। तो
people like Dharam Singh, they have a natural ability to run. They are very strong. They are warriors. So their ancestors, if you see, they were all warriors. There was one great runner. His name was Milkha Singh. We cannot forget Milkha Singh. He won the world best running prize in the world. Dharam Singh is a role model. By running, he is giving a very powerful message. Make your life like a river. Flow. Always flow. And if you are flowing like a river, you never get stuck and you never stink. Your life is full of flavor and possibilities.
जूतों के बारे में मुझे कहना क्या है, ये जूते ही तो हैं। अरे ये जूते मुझे विजय श्री मिला, पार्ट है, इनको रखता हूँ। और लगातार दौड़ लगाते हुए मैं अब भी दौड़ में अपना नाता जोड़े हुए हूँ। मेरी तो दौड़ भारत के लिए है, भारत का गौरव बढ़ाने के लिए दौड़ रहा हूँ। उस तरफ सारे बच्चे दौड़ते हैं, मैं भी एक रोड पे मैं भी दौड़ता हूँ। अरे देश के लिए तो मेरी दौड़ बिना दौड़ के भी रहेगी। मैं तो जब तक जिंदा हूँ दौड़ता तो मैं रहूंगा ही, दौड़ता रहूंगा मैं जब तक जिंदा हूँ।
There are a lot of differing opinions about Mr. Dharam Singh, so we sought specialists from the eastern and western halves of medical philosophy to make sure this marathon wasn't a bad idea.
बहुत अच्छा पल्स है आपका नाड़ी, बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत हेल्दी है, मगर थोड़ा पेट का गड़बड़ी है, डाइजेशन और सर्दी जुकाम कुछ है, मगर बहुत अच्छा है।
अच्छा बहुत बढ़िया साहब, आपने ये बात बताई।
Have you heard of the Ayurvedic pulse doctors?
Yeah, there are pulse. All kinds of pathies are there. There are pulse reading doctors. There are doctors who see the face and then prescribe.
It is like you have seen in few seconds. You can get the whole information, total information of the whole physiology, information of the even each and every cell like that, and even the present and the past.
There are doctors who palpate your body from top to bottom, and then they decide, they diagnose and they give the treatment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you press this pressure point, it stimulates from conscious mind to subconscious mind.
What would you be looking for to see if Dharam's actually fit to run a marathon?
If he's running around, that means his bones and joints are fit. If he's running around, that means his heart is fit. So I think a general checkup should be good enough for him. What we promote is the preventive geriatrics. To prevent the things, it's good to stick to the healthy lifestyle.
मैं आपके सामने जो बात कह रहा हूँ, अभी मैंने चटनी बना करके मट्ठे में पी है आपके सामने। ये दूध दही वाला देश है, इसमें जो शाकाहारी लोग हैं उनकी उम्र लंबी हो जाती है। ये मेरी बड़ी उम्र का स्वस्थ रहने का राज है।
I've never heard of that before. I don't know what that is.
It's called chutney.
Okay.
He says it'll help him run forever.
I've been around long enough to know there is no magic elixir. If he runs a marathon and he wins, I guarantee you that stuff will sell. Maybe just in India, unless you can market it over here. My name is Bob Girandola. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Human Biology at the University of Southern California. We look at the physiology, the biomechanics of human performance, which has gotten pretty interesting over the last several years. It boggles the mind that anybody above the age of 90 can go out and exercise a lot. I mean, it's just, I know people are living to the, 100 years of age more and more, but you don't see them out exercising. You just don't see that. Wow. He's pretty lean. And that's not a bad pace. He's got good running shoes that look like Adidas, if I'm not mistaken. Is Puma? Okay. I think the guy is a phenomenal individual. I mean, if he's gonna run a marathon at that pace, that's phenomenal. If I didn't see that passport, I wouldn't believe he was more than 100 years of age.
Yeah. And then birthday? 6 October?
1897.
October
1897.
1897. All the way. It doesn't even go that far. It only goes to 1900. You're older than the Fitbit can go.
I hate to say it, but I have not seen anybody over 106 or heard of anybody over 106 running track. No verified athlete has completed an event at age 110 and above. None. I'm Ken Stone, the editor and founder of MastersTrack.com. It's a website devoted to showcasing and watchdogging the sport of adult age group track and field.
Would it surprise you if the oldest person on Earth was a marathon runner?
Yes, to think that at age 24, I could barely finish a marathon, and for somebody over 110 to do the same thing is beyond credulity. For the past 3 years, when Mr. Singh has been on my radar, claiming to be well over 110, I've asked some simple questions that I've never gotten good answers. The New York Times did its darndest to give him a chance to prove his age. And in fact, the New York Times came across documentation that he was in his late 70s as a result of inspection of school documents.
When we initially reached out to tell you that we were doing a story about a 119-year-old runner, what was your first thought?
I said, who's the BS stuff about?
So you had some doubts.
Yeah, I mean, 119 because you hear the stories about who's the oldest person alive. But how accurate these birth records are when they would have to go back for the 19th century, right? I mean, I don't know how good they are. Now they're doing this is the university stuff, they're doing a special thing to see how many people actually pay attention while the lectures are on. So don't drowse off.
According to the internet, the oldest verified person on record was 122, and the current oldest person in the world is 117 and living in Jamaica. In 2011, the turban tornado Fauja Singh of India became the first 100-year-old to finish a marathon. However, the Guinness Book of World Records refused to include Singh because he couldn't produce his birth certificate. So thanks to a maternity ward with a printer and ink, concert pianist and birth certificate holder Harriet Thompson takes home the record. So what does all this mean? Basically, if Mr. Dharam Singh is as old as he thinks he is and still running, he would be the only one. Ever. Well, the only one that's verified.
All right, thank you.
Passports generally require birth certificates, so if somebody's misplaced their birth certificate, they can say, hey, look, I got a passport and it must be good. But in other countries, such as India, you can get a passport by bringing a friend or relative along who can vouch for you, which opens up the issue of age verification to great doubt.
We've heard there's a chance that he understands his age from a 19th century astrological chart, or one of the Hindu calendars that's several years ahead of our calendar.
That could account for his certainty, that could account for his persistence in maintaining his age because according to his culture and calendar, he can justify calling himself that. Whether he understands that the rest of the world uses a different calendar, I don't know if you've determined.
Hey, I'm still impressed. People who maintain exercise in their 80s and 90s, and God forbid, even into their hundreds, I mean, my hat's off to them if I wore a hat. I mean, it's just an amazing, amazing, phenomenal thing.
Everyone we spoke with in India said that the oldest come from the Himalayas. Dr. Madhu's Kathmandu clinic has been here for 700 years, so he probably knows a thing or two.
And one effect obviously I found in your condition is, too much heart beating you have. Tachycardia we say, heavy fast beating.
Yes.
Fast beating.
Yeah.
Now you are going to have tendency to have irregular blood pressure.
Irregular blood pressure?
Yeah, tendency.
Okay.
This is what your heart says. My name is Madhu. I am the proprietor of this clinic. We are here since 700 years. I learned from my father from my grandfather. So since 42 years I am practicing.
Have you ever heard of Mr. Dharam Singh?
Not much.
He's very old. He claims to be 119.
190.
119, 119.
Yeah, 119.
Yeah. Is that normal?
No, this is definitely not normal. Only mentally he can think I can do. This is the mental stamina. But physical stamina you cannot neglect.
What can you tell from looking at this picture?
I don't see so brightness in the eye for sure. And the luster, the glory, the skin toning also I don't see much. So at this age, running for him marathon is not practical. I don't think physically he can do that. I am confident with my all the practice, 100% confident. He is not physically fit to have marathon race in this 119 years old. No.
अरे मैं ये मानता हूँ कि मेरे को चाहे कोई माने या ना माने, मैं तो मानने बैठा हूँ। भाई जब मैं 119 साल का हूँ, कह रहा हूँ, तो फिर वो कहते रहो। इसकी कोई लिमिट नहीं होती है कि मैंने कब किया। जब मैं गाय चुगाता था, जब दौड़ते दौड़ते मेरी प्रैक्टिस बढ़ गई। मैंने ये नहीं समझा कि मैं कितने, पहले कोष कहते थे कि मैंने कितने कोष गौ के पीछे, मैं तो जितनी लास्ट दौड़ होती है दौड़ तो मैं उतनी लगा सकता हूँ, लेकिन मैं 5 किलोमीटर, 10 किलोमीटर, 21 किलोमीटर।
Do you think you're ready to run the 5K tomorrow?
हाँ, मैं पूर्णतः तैयार हूँ, नहीं लगा सकता हूँ।
You think you're gonna win?
अरे भला, जब मैं कभी हारा ही नहीं तो फिर मैं इसमें कैसा है? लेकिन मैं अपनी उम्र के लोगों से पछड़ूंगा नहीं।
मिस्टर धर्मपाल सिंह दौड़ के लिए बिल्कुल तैयार है, मैराथन दौड़ के लिए।
और ये गोली की आवाज यानी कि रेस शुरू, और इस रेस में शुरू से ही पाकिस्तान के अब्दुल खालिद बढ़त बनाएंगे।
All the interstates, all the highways lay between here and the Tennessees. He sees the sun first, oh, of all the cities.
लेकिन बस बात यह है कि भारत को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए, भारतीय संस्कृति को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए हमें इस तरह का एक संदेशा देना है। अरे जब मैं दौड़ सकता हूँ तो फिर जवान और बच्चे क्यों नहीं दौड़ सकते? मैं बूढ़ों को भी ये संदेशा देना चाहता हूँ कि वो खटिया पे पड़ करके ना मरे, बल्कि कुछ ना कुछ करते हुए रहना।
Mr. Dharam Singh didn't take home first place that day. The oldest age bracket was 60 plus. He took second place to someone who could be half his age, whatever age that is. Maybe that doesn't matter. I'm sure he's older than you are. And he probably runs farther.
Mr. Singh is a role model, and he says life is for celebration, not regrets. This is the never-ending marathon of Mr. Dharam Singh.
ये दिल